Welcome to tamsyfae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsyfae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsyfae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsyfae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join. If there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8 ball, for the magic 8 ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsyfae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy. Tamsy should be arriving soon. Welcome to Tamsyfae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsyfae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsyfae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsyfae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join, if there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8ball, for the magic 8-ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsyfae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy. Tamsy should be arriving soon.
Hi everyone, welcome. How's it going? Hi Valerie, hi Bernard. Hi, Jasmine. How's everyone? Hi, Mystic. Hi, Ariana. Ariana didn't get on the list. Oh, man. If you try to join before the 55-minute mark, then Nightbot doesn't pick you up. Hi, everyone. Or if too many people try to join at once, somebody gets left behind, too, I think. How's everyone? Hi, Dr. Fizza. Spiritual Love. Bernard's talking about pancakes and sausages. Hi, Spiritual Love. Nadia, hello. Welcome, everyone. I am doing fairy readings. So because the theme a reading night, fairy readings do go above the other free readings. And donations go above the theme readings. Yeah. So welcome, everyone. If you do end up on the lounge, Nightbot picks you up by random to put on the free list. If you're on the free list, I do your reading if you're here or not. So if you leave and come back, you can check through the stream again to see if your reading was done, even if you were in the lounge, because Nightbot just picks people at random. So, yeah. So I do have a legal disclaimer if you want to check that out. Also, if you come back and I'm still live, you can do the timestamp, exclamation mark timestamp to find that where your place is. Moonbeam says Ariana is on the list. Alright, so Ariana, you are on the list. Thank you, Bernard. My birthday is a Monday, so I'm going to be doing a birthday members live on Monday. I think on Sunday we'll do a giveaway for free memberships. So if you want one of those for Monday, I'll be doing that on Sunday. Valerie said this is midnight here in Ireland. Oh my goodness. It's 7 p.m. here. Jasmine's asking the bot if she's on the list. Oh man. So ask Nightbot a question is exclamation mark position, I believe. I'm gonna switch the screen so we get started. I am doing fairy readings. So fairy readings is a message from the fairies and what that means for you. So yeah. I'll switch the screen so we get started. Theme reading from Matthew, fairy. Let's see, what messages does the fairies have for Matthew? What message does the fairies have for Matthew right now? Music. Ooh. And this one says, listen carefully, for there may be messages in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. So let's see what kind of messages you may be needing to listen for. New York City? No, I'm in Canada, Ontario. I'm really close to New York, though. I'm really close to New York State. Not New York City, but I'm really close to New York State. For Matthew, let's see. What does Matthew need to look for these for this music message? It's 8 p.m. in Florida. Oh man, I thought Florida was the same time as us. I don't know. Let's see for Matthew. What trickster or energy is present in this music message? What blessings will this message bring from Matthew? What are the next steps forward for Matthew? Okay, so for the King of Pentacles, I feel like the message you need to listen to is what's going to help you with your work or finances, prosperity type of energy. And this one says true success isn't about money, it's about happiness too. So I feel like, it may trigger something that you can do to boost your income or your work life by focusing on something that will make you happy. For the Two of Cups and a Light is what blessings the fairies will bring for you once you find your happiness is love and romance, right? The Two of Cups. It says some people are like pumpkin to your spice, so that's kind of fun, right? The fairies are blessing you with a new romance. For the Eight of Wands in the dark, this is your next step forward. For the Eight of Wands in the dark, it may mean to slow down a little bit, to redirect your energy or your focus, whatever that is for you, and move forward in that direction. But that is what I got. Thank you so much for your donation, Jasmine. Thank you. Jasmine, let's see. What does Spirit say about getting my job at the nursing home at a dietary aid versus a dance studio? Okay, cool, awesome. Dietary aid. I've always wanted to be that. um, I did try to do that before. That's one job I didn't get to do that I wanted. But yeah, that sounds like fun. Or dance studio. Dancing sounds fun. Let's see. For Jasmine. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, fairies, or angels that want to come and give Jasmine a message about getting a job at the nursing home as a dietary aid? And what would that be like for Jasmine? And then for Jasmine, what would it be like to work in the dance studio? Because Jasmine loves dance. What would it be like for Jasmine to work in a dance studio? There you go. Okay, there's something going on here. For the Nine of Swords, the first thing I thought about for this is like, sometimes you have to be up really, really early. Those old folks wake up really early, so I can imagine you preparing their food like at 5 a.m. or something. So I feel like there's a chance of it interrupting your sleep if you're not used to getting up that early. The Nine of Wands, though, I feel like it will boost your resilience, your confidence. You'll feel great about it. You may be exhausted, but I feel like you'll still feel good about it. The Queen of Wands is in the dark, so yeah, it might be hard on your heartstrings a little bit. I don't know. It says replace your self doubt with self confidence. So I don't know if you're doubting yourself. This one here says it would take a hell lot more to defeat you. So yeah. And then for the dancing one, you do have the Eight of Swords in the dark. So I feel like you would release any stresses or worries or anything that is worrying you, right? This card says stop overthinking and just do it. The Five of Wands, there may be competition for that position. Sometimes dance people can be really, you know, dance people are a different kind of character. I don't know if you're used to that type of people or not, but I feel like that's what the Five of Wands is representing. The drama that comes with it and all that sort of thing. Um, I mean, I love dance people, but sometimes. The Six of Wands, you may not have to get that recognition, or you won't get the appreciation that you deserve. It seems, or what Spirit thinks. You may want to, they may not appreciate you. I feel like the lady here even looks like that show from the Dance Moms a little bit. I don't know if you watched that, but that is what I got. Don't want to get their orders wrong. Yeah, yeah, it's about paying attention for sure. Yeah. Um, yeah, so I feel like they both have pros and cons. It all depends what do you feel like you can handle most, right? Yeah. They both have goods and bads. It's kind of like just filling it out. Both of them both said to boost your confidence about it though, and not doubt yourself. They both said that. Hello, theme reading for hello. What messages does hello? No. What messages does the fairies have for hello? What messages does the fairies have for hello right now? Ooh, wishy-washy. No, wish wisely. I don't know why I want to say wishy-washy, but there's wish wisely. Oh man. What trickster energy may be present with this wish wisely energy? What blessings will the Fae bring with this wish wisely energy? What are the next steps forward? Ooh, looks like love and romance is brewing here. Oh man. Ooh, Ten of Pentacles? Holy, I feel like, there's a commitment coming through. This one says, wish wisely. Use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desires and take practical steps forward, making your dreams come true. So apparently if you wish for a lover, they're going to appear. You have the Knight of Cups here. So, love, romance, that deep connection, that joy, the Two of Cups, soulmate connection energy here. Ten of Pentacles, laying down that foundation and growing a family together. I don't know if it's a family of cats or kids, whatever it is. You got the fairy's blessing on that. Ellen! Theme reading for Ellen. What does the fairies want Ellen to know right now? What do the fairies want Ellen to know right now? Healing! What trickster energy? Okay. Is gonna come out of that? What blessings are gonna come from this message? Too many, but this is the one that was face up. What are the next steps forward? Oh man, just moving on and leaving all the grief, sorrow behind you, it seems. Healing. So your message from the fairies is, now is the time for you to give and or receive. Healing. Everyone has a natural ability to heal others. Yes, even you. So apparently you have a healing ability that you need to manifest for yourself. You have the Magician here, so I feel like the fairies are like, okay, Ellen, you need to be a healing witch now. That's your new thing. um, you would love to work with a fae? Yeah, that is awesome. Um, there's a lot of things online to work with the fae. I find if you look up more of the Irish ways to work with the fae, it's more accurate. I don't know. That's just my own personal experience, but there are different kinds of fae for sure. You gotta kind of like figure it out on your own and see what is real, what is not. There's a lot of everything out there. The Magician, I feel like, just making that magic happen, the trickster energy. Fays definitely are tricksters, right? Fairies are not beautiful little creatures. They're half angels, half demons, right? So you gotta expect the naughty with the good, right? But your blessings is the Ace of Swords. To gain that mental clarity, gain that boost of confidence and focus. Your background is Irish? Awesome! My great-grandfather is Irish too, so... Yeah. He's the one that taught me about the Fae and how to work with Fae. So I go by what I was taught, not what I read, because what I read is like very all over the place. You need to find your own balance. For the Ace of Swords, yeah, that mental clarity, and then how your next steps forwards is to keep moving forward. So I feel like with this energy of you working with the Fae is about focusing more on the healing side of things, like using the Fae's magic to focus on healing yourself and others. It seems like helping them release any pain, helping them, let go of any heartache or something like that as well. I feel like that is your next steps forward. That's what I got. Dottie, fairy reading for Dottie. Let's see what is the dot fair. What are the fairies want Dottie to know right now? What is the fairies want Dottie to know right now? Your intentions. Ooh. What is the trickster energy that comes with pure intentions? What's the trickster energy that comes with pure intentions? What blessings from the Fae? What blessings will pure intentions bring for Dottie? What are Dottie's next steps? You're awake? Awesome. I'm glad that you're awake. I'm not quite sure if I am, but we're gonna wing it. For Dottie, pure intentions, the fairies say the fairy of manifestation will help you use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desires with pure intentions and for the highest good of all. Right? And then for the trickster energy, you do have the Page of Pentacles in the dark. And this one says, while life gives you lemons, make enchanted lemonade. So, but for the Page of Pentacles in the dark, the tricky energy can be like making sure that you're, when you're trying to manifest and work out your magic to what you want to manifest and set your intentions, make sure you're not overspending or using too much materialistic things that may put you behind rather than ahead, if that makes any sense. For the patient witch here, which is the hangman, she's also in the dark, but she's supposed to be giving you some blessing. This says, learn to get comfortable with sitting still whenever necessary. But, the hangman in the dark is more about what are you willing to change and what you're willing to let go of, and trying to figure out that to get a clearer perspective of your situation. So that is seems to be a pure intention. That may help with your pure intentions of figuring out what to do there. The Eight of Wands is in the dark. This is your next steps forward. The Eight of Wands is like slowing down, not rushing into anything. If you're losing momentum, figure out how to pick up pace where you need to. Sort things out. Focus on the light, the positive side of things rather than negative. Put your passion into your intentions. That's what I got. Spiritual love. How to be manifest. Okay, how can spiritual love manifest a union or marriage with a JP since we're from different religions? Let's see. How can spiritual love manifest union, marriage with JP since they're from different religions? This one want to come out the Tower. Let's see. How can spiritual love manifest union of marriage with JP since they are a different religion? Oh man, I feel like it's gonna be tough. Tough. You have the Tower here, so I feel like there needs to be some quick sudden changes perhaps. I don't know, maybe there will be some unexpected changes coming your way. I just feel like there's this energy of figure out what your what keeps you together and what doesn't keep you together, and having that deep conversation, right? I feel that with the Tower. Um, you know, the Tower usually represents, you know, what needs to be changed. So, you know, the two of you will have to change things up to make it work if that's what you want to do. The Four of Swords is in the dark, so I feel like it's kind of like taking a rest, trying to figure out what's the best decision to make, um, that you can, to figure out how to work things out with that. The Six of Swords, you know, it's kind of like transitioning, figuring out how to move forward and what you need to let go of, right? So the two of you would probably both have to let go of something or other, or compromise which one you're going to go with to move forward in this. It seems like there's a lot of deep conversations that need to be had here, you know, because I feel like it can easily go one way. It's like have this conversation or walk away. With the cards here, you know, the moon, things are up in the air. There's mysteries to be unraveled between the two of you. Um, yeah. Oh, 222, yeah, 222 is union and partnerships and romance, yeah. So, you know, there's things coming through here, but that is what I got. It seems like it's going to be a challenge. It's going to take some good work on figuring that out. Well, what was it? Do you think he has to change his religion? I feel like it's something the two of you need to do together. Like the two of you could either decide we're not going to go with either of our religions, you know? And I know some people do that and they just be, you know, they find something that's in the middle for both of them. You know, is it you gonna give up or him? You know, it's that deep conversation that needs to be had, for sure, before anything else can be decided on. Dr. Fizza, Gemini's current feelings and next actions for Dr. Fizza. What are the Gemini's current feelings and next actions towards Dr. Fizza? Oh man, well, there's good things and bad things, and I don't know. Maybe not bad things, but you know, the Three of Cups is in the dark, so I feel like the Gemini right now is not feeling overly socially, which is odd for a Gemini. Usually, Geminis are very chatty and social. Usually, they have a lot of high energy, but you know, they're a little bit delayed right now, or a little bit not wanting to socialize for whatever reason. There is the King Cups though, so I feel like they do have a lot of love, romance, and passion towards you. They feel like they're emotionally available towards you, which is a good, strong energy. I feel like, you know, they have a lot of kindness and compassion towards you. But then there's the Eight of Swords, so they're struggling with something on their mind. So I don't know if that is what's keeping them from fully expressing their feelings towards you. Why is he holding back? I don't know. There's something like really deep in his mind. You know, the Eight of Swords can't stop thinking about it. I feel like he has some fears about making some changes, feeling like they don't know how to make the changes that they feel like it may be needed to have this romantic love energy towards you. But I feel like that's blocking them from communicating with you and really expressing their emotions towards you with the Three of Cups in the dark. Now they're holding back on their emotions. For the Six of Wands, they would like to have some badass success for you. Overall, it's just they're really stuck on something in their mind. What is holding the Gemini back? What is holding the Gemini back? What is holding the Gemini back? Strength. Maybe they feel like they're not strong enough, not confident enough. I don't know, but that is what I got. Will he reach out? Will the Gemini reach out? Will the Gemini reach out? Will the Gemini eventually reach out? Not right now. His temperance is off. His mind and heart's not in the right place, so not right now. It's gonna be. It'll take more time. Mystical, hello. What does Mystical's crush feel about Mystical? What does Mystical's crush feel about Mystical? You're welcome, Dr. Fizza. What does Mystical's crush feel about Mystical? What does Mystical's crush feel about Mystical? Oh man. The Emperor. So the Emperor, I feel like your crush feels very strongly about you. I feel like they feel like you are a good person. They're very confident in your energy. The Page of Cups. They may be thinking about themselves having a crush on you. I don't know if they told you that or not. But I feel like it's something that's on their mind. This one says, being an authority of your own life comes with a great responsibility. So maybe they feel like they have too much on their plate right now for a relationship, but it seems like they are thinking about having a crush on you too with this Page of Cups energy here. For the Knight of Swords in the dark, I feel like they're feeling like they're struggling with being this sincere or honest with you about their thoughts and feelings right now, though. I feel like they are keeping them to themselves. They're trying to be ambitious. I feel like the Emperor. They're trying to be in business, like take care of business or whatever that is for them. Six of Swords is in the dark, so I feel like whatever's going on, they are stalling with expressing that they may also have a crush on you. um, yeah, you think they have a crush on you too? Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. I feel like let's see, will they express their feelings towards Mystical soon? Will they express their feelings to Mystical soon? The Queen of Swords is a possibility that they will come clean and tell you the truth of their thoughts and feelings soon. That is what I got. Hi, XXL. Hello. After your explanation mark join, you need to write your question for Nightbot to pick you up and add you to the list. So do the same thing, explanation mark join just like you just did, but write a question afterwards. Yeah, I feel like he has feelings, but he's not telling you about them. But the Queen of Swords at the end said that he may come clean with the truth about that though soon. Dottie, what wants to come out in the cards about Dottie? What does Dottie need to know right now? Thank you so much for your donation. What does Dottie need to know about the cards? What do the cards want to tell Dottie right now? Oops, this one wanted to come out. The Page of Swords! You're getting some good news. That'd be nice. Some good positive energy coming through. What does Dottie need to know about this energy? Oh no. There is a Page of Swords in the light, so that is a positive energy. I don't know what why the devil's out to play, but you know he is. And this card says curiosity is a type of music. Before the Page of Swords, I do feel like there's an energy of being a little cautious when it comes to whatever news this is. You know, it may sound great, but be cautious because, you know, there may be strings attached to it, or, you know, use your discernment there because there is a devil. So I feel like it comes with an extra warning, this one. You know, this one says be cautious of those who take more than they give, right? So making sure that no one's trying to be nice but also taking advantage of you. The Three of Wands, I feel like there's this energy of you making some future plans and expanding your vision, expanding your ideas, feeling more optimistic, and think more of your long-term goals and what you accomplish long term, especially with whatever that could possibly be that someone may be wanting from you. Yeah, this one says put yourself out there. You'll be rewarded one way or another, right? And that's what the Three of Wands means too. Like, put yourself out there because you're on track. So you just need to get noticed. The Seven of Pentacles, it's like planting your seed, nurturing it, and see what happens. You may take some planning, some patience, but some good things are going to come out of it. Moonbeam says that he's seeing some glitches on YouTube side of things. There may be some delays in the messages. Repeated messages. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Mary Jana, hello! Will I hear from Christians? Okay, will I hear about Christians' lies being exposed this month? Will Mary Jana hear about Christians' lies being exposed this month? Ooh, this one wanted to come out. I feel like, yes, I feel like the universe is trying to make the truth be revealed. The star. So the universe is blessing him to expose the truth or tell the truth. The Five of Wands is in the dark, so I feel like Christian may even apologize to you about it too. I don't know, like reconciliation, whatever that is. The Five of Wands in the dark. I feel like they have a deep sense of guilt and regret from whatever that is. The Queen of Swords, Queen of Swords, no bullshit. Trying through the truth, right? I feel, yeah, he'll have no choice but to speak the truth. The Seven of Cups here, things may be a little bit confusing. He may try to tell the truth, but not the whole truth kind of thing, right? Half truths. I don't know. Does he want to reconcile? I feel like he's going to have no choice if he wants to get out of the energy. I'm not sure if he will, but I feel like, how the way the cards are going, the way the star came out first, he ain't going to have any choice or he's going to be stuck in the bad karma that he's in. Yeah. He has to tell the truth or he won't have any justice. If he doesn't tell the truth, well, he's going to pay the price. Right? Sometimes the universe has a way of doing things that are outside her control. It's human, hello! Will... Okay, so... I'm not sure how to say that name. Shul? I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. And then it's human. Will they get back together soon? Currently in NC. Let's see. Will they get back together? Will NC and our person get back together soon? Will they get back together soon? That was a bad shuffle. Will they get back together soon? For the Three of Pentacles in the dark, I would say no, they're not going to get back together soon. No, not in this current energy. The Three of Pentacles is in the dark, so I feel like things are just not working out right now. There's been some miscommunication or miss things going on that I feel like they're not grounding. They're not growing in the sense that will heal the two of you of getting back together right now. The Judgment is in the dark. Oh, so I just feel the sense of, maybe they're blaming you for something even though it's not your fault, or just, playing the blaming game. There is the Eight of Pentacles in the dark. So I feel like they're not going to take any action towards you right now either. I feel like they're dwelling on the past, even though they do realize the two of you do have a lot of good, solid memories together, positive memories. There's just some things that they're having struggle with letting go of. So yeah, they will not be coming back to you soon. February reading, Bernard? I'm not doing February readings, Bernard. I don't like February. It's too cold. There's too much snow and I have too much shoveling. We leave February in February. Oh man, poor Bernard. Hi, Jacob. Hello. Will Jay and I have a baby boy or a girl during her third pregnancy now? I don't do fertility readings, but I can read the energy around you and Jay. Fairies. Ah, yes. It's probably fairies, right? Yes, I'm doing fairy readings, Bernard. Fairy readings. Yes, fairy readings for a new job. For Tay Cook, am I saying that right? Tay Cook? For Tay Cook, well, Tay Cook and Jay. What is the energy around Tay Cook and Jay? What is the energy around Jay Cook and Jay? What is their energy? What is their energy together? Oh man. The Nine of Swords is in the light, so I feel like what your situation is about, I feel like there's a lot of stresses and worries about it. No? Okay. Oh, it's not about you, it's about Jay. Okay, I thought it was about you and Jay. So, got you. I'll see what the energy is about for them if you want. You want me to read the energy? You can ask another question if you like, or I could read the energy of them. I don't do fertility or medical, legal questions or politics. I'm doing good, Dottie. I'm a bit tired, but I'm good. Intentions of Miss G towards Tay-Cook. What is the intentions of Miss G towards Tay-Cook? What is the energy or intentions of G towards Tay-Cook? What is the energy around Tay-Cook and what is Miss G's intentions towards Tay-Cook? What is Miss G's intentions towards May-Cook? Let's see. What are their intentions? Nine of Cups is in the light, so I feel like it's very positive, right? Dreams coming true, the Nine of Cups energy card here. I feel like whatever their intentions are, their gratitude for you or whatever their intentions are. I feel like they want to start over or a new beginning with you of some sorts. I feel like there's free spirited. They're open if you want to communicate about whatever their intentions are. The Seven Cups is in the dark, so I feel like they realize that they may be like you may misunderstand them, or they may feel like may worry that you may feel like they're misleading you in some sort of sense. I do feel like they do worry and stress about that with their intentions. For I'm not quite sure if they have good intentions, but it is misleading you at the same time. So I feel like it's maybe ask more questions to get more details, right? Because I feel like they're open to communicate with you what exactly, if you need to get some clarity going on there, yeah. Ask more questions in case, even though they may have good intentions, it may be misleading towards you. The King of Wands is in the dark, so yeah. I don't know if it's just them doubting themselves, 'cause I feel like they want to start over or new beginning. Let's see. What exactly is this energy for Take Cook? What exactly is Miss G's intention? The Six of Cups. So I don't know if that has to do with anything between the two of you's past or Miss G's past. There is a Four of Swords there too. I feel like they're open to talk about it. I feel like they do want to talk about, I don't know what their intentions are, but I feel like it has to do something with their past. Um, yeah. Not good intentions, we were close. Yeah. I feel like Miss G, though, because I was reading Miss G's energy, that she feels like it's good intentions, even though, the cards are saying it could be misleading towards you. So, like, ask more questions. I mean, if you don't trust her, you don't trust her. Nothing she says is gonna make you trust her, right? So that is up to you. I'm just reading her energy. The King of Wands in the dark is a little bit, strange. I don't know if it's just them doubting themselves or them frustrated that you don't believe them or not understanding them correctly, but it could be just them having a bigger ego about it. The Four of Swords, I feel like they did think long and hard about it, and now they're ready to expose what's on their mind. Today we had a good day. Yeah, so I feel like it's just a matter of a good talk, okay. On my screen on the thing, I didn't see the rest of it. But in the chat, yeah, good day. Yeah, I feel like she means well. She may be misleading you, so yeah, definitely clear that up by asking more questions to make sure you're not misunderstanding something, it seems. Yeah. Ariana! Who's going to be my next boyfriend? Ooh, what is the energy around Ariana's next boyfriend? What is the energy around Ariana's next boyfriend right now? The Nine of Cups! They're gonna be your dream come true. It's gonna be a brand new journey full of optimism, adventure, romance. King Wands in the dark. That might be some old energy. Let me take a look. Let me try this again. What is going on? What is the energy around Ariana's next boyfriend? Oh, man. I do feel like your next boyfriend is positive. Like, I do feel like it's really positive. Because I feel like there's somebody that you've been wanting, you've been waiting for this person. And I feel like they're going to come soon because I feel like they are leaving a bad relationship or, I feel like they are leaving an unfulfilling relationship, but I feel like they're leaving it so that they can come towards you because, they're walking up one door and coming out down the stairs towards you. So I do feel that, the Three of Swords is like moving on from all the drama, all the, whatever the last person caused and wanting something better and wanting to have more peace, something more real. The Fool, they're feeling more optimistic about it. I feel like they've done all their healing, all their soul searching, they've done all of that. They're ready for a fresh new start, a new beginning. So, yeah. I feel like he's what you've been waiting for. Nadia! What is coming towards Nadia? Let's see. What is coming towards Nadia? What is coming towards Nadia right now? What is coming towards Nadia right now? Nine of Wands. So I feel like whatever's going on is that you're going to have to really tap into your resilience. Trust your resilience. Trust that you can overcome whatever challenges are coming your way. And I feel like you're going to have to ground yourself, be creative, be open, dig deep into your intuitive abilities that you have. For sure. The Nine of Wands. There's feel this deep sense of, even though you may feel exhausted, you may feel like giving up. For whatever this is, I feel like it's really important for you to be confident and persistent in your energy. Persistent what you want to come out of this. Don't give in. Be the Empress here. Someone who is extremely stubborn. It does not compromise. Does not lower her voice kind of thing, For the strength card here, you're gonna have to have some strength. So I'm not quite sure what's coming towards you, but I feel like the universe is trying to prepare you to, yeah, this one in particular says it would take hell of a lot more to defeat you, right? And this one is there is beauty to be found in every experience. So think of it as a positive experience, a learning experience, not something negative. And I feel like that will also help with your strength. It takes a lot of strength to be soft, right? And then you have the Eight of Pentacles here. So I feel like whatever it is, being consistent, stick to your commitments. I feel like you're going to be working on perfecting your work, or I don't know if this is a work situation because it is the Eight of Pentacles. But I feel like whatever it is, you're going to be getting better. And I feel like this may come to a decision about your future as well. This one says, sorry, but fairies are not going to come and do all the work for you. Wouldn't that be great? I every day ask the fairies to do the dishes for me and they never do it. I feel you. That is tough. But yeah, stay strong. You got this. Whatever the challenges that the universe has for you, don't let yourself be defeated. Naomi, hello. What is Biggie from Body Zeus Network going to be doing in September 2025? What is Biggie from Body Zeus Network going to be doing in September 2025? Apparently, Biggie's energy does not like these cards. Or the cards don't like her energy. Let's see. What's going on for Biggie from Body Zeus Network in September 2025? This one to come out. Okay. What's going on with Biggie from Body Zeus Network on September 2025? What will she be doing? What's going on? There we go. Ooh. She may have a broken heart. The Lovers is in the dark. Oh man, for the Six of Swords in the light, I feel like whatever's going on, she's going to be moving past the drama, moving past whatever scandals have been going on, or, she's going to be wanting to go into some calmer waters, right? Some calmer territory, and leaving whatever she's leaving behind her. The Five of Pentacles is also in the dark, so I feel like she's going to be overcoming something, making some improvements, making some progress. I feel like she has a financial situation that she's going to need to tackle come September 2025. I'm not quite sure what that has to do with the network, but the Lovers, maybe this financial thing will come up on the show. I don't know. But the Lovers card is in the dark too, so I feel like there's going to be some love drama coming through of some sorts. But the Seven of Swords is in the light, so whatever it is, I feel like she's going to be a little bit defensive, right? Yeah, I just feel the sense of feeling defeated, one way or another. So I don't know if someone's gonna cheat on her, scam her, trick her, lie to her. I don't know, but that is what I got. Bye, Tay Cook. Thank you for coming. Alicia, hello. What are Aaron's current feelings towards Alicia? What are Aaron's current feelings for Alicia? What are Aaron's current feelings for Alicia with no contact? Oh, yeah. I like, even before the tower came out, I feel the sense of devastation. So I'm not quite sure what's going on between the two of you. But the Emperor is in the dark, so I feel like they feel defeated for sure. Whatever's going on there, I just feel the sense of them feeling they've lost their control. They have a lot of regrets, a lot of arrogance building up because of it too. The tower, I feel like, the self-destruction energy is coming through. Yeah. I feel like they realize now that you were their empress, so that's probably why there's a lot of feeling devastated and self-destruction energy coming through. A lot of lost control over their thoughts and emotions because they have a realization that they missed something good. They missed it on their empress, and now they're feeling completely lost with the fool. They're not on the right path. They're making poor judgments, poor decisions. They're being a little hasty. Oh man. What exactly does this have to do with his emotion? Is there any feelings, new feelings for Alicia? Is there any new feelings for Alicia? The Queen of Cups. I feel like he's still trying to deny his emotions even though they're coming through anyways. Yeah. I feel like he knows that. I feel like that's why he's being hard on himself. He's a self-destruct. Like, he's taking it out on himself right now. He's come to that realization. But yeah. He's still, the Queen of Cups is in the dark, so he's still not ready to express his feelings towards you right now about it, though. He's still trying to deny it. He does what? Hi, Fancy Nancy. How are you? To join the list, you need to write exclamation mark join followed by your question. Nightbot will add you to the list. Nightbot is just a program, it's not a real person. Zar, hello. Nightbot does pick people at random, it's not in order. Fancy Nancy. Zar, hello. What did the person seem so nervous, stressed when they talked to me today? So why did the person seem so nervous and stressed when they talked to Zar today? Who is the person on Zar's mind? Who is this person on Zar's mind right now? Why did they seem so nervous and stressed when Zar talked to them today? Or when they talked to Zar today? Oh man, the patient witch, the hangman, is in the dark. So I feel like they is in the light. I don't know why I want to say the dark. Because I want to say they did have patience, but apparently they did. But at the same time, I feel like they were, they were trying to find a new perspective and trying to not come to conclusions before they had this perspective. So I feel like that was very challenging for them. Not quite sure what the conversation was about, but I feel like they've already made up their mind about it. But they were trying not to have their mind wrapped around it, and they wanted to hear what you had to say about it. But I feel like even though they were trying really hard not to be judgy, they were judgy. I don't know if that makes any sense. The Two of Wands here, I feel like they have a decision they need to make regarding the future of something. So whatever you talked about, I feel like they're still trying to weigh their options or figure things out. I feel like there's two things that they can choose on, and they're trying to figure out what's what, right? The Three of Pentacles here, I feel like they had good intentions to work with you, to collaborate with you, or whatever this was about. I don't know if it has to do about budgeting or I don't know. But I do feel like at the end of the day, they did feel, even though they were nervous and stressed, they do feel like it was a productive conversation, is what I'm feeling. The Five of Swords is in the dark. I feel like they feel like it wasn't as bad as they were thought when they started the conversation. So I feel like they had worked themselves up before the conversation, but whatever was talked about, you made them feel better about it. So I'm not quite sure what the conversation was, but they had already worked out themselves to be in a negative state before they started talking. That's probably what you picked up with by feeling nervous and stressed. Yeah, they were internally worked up about it. Here's what I got. Kaylee, hello. General reading for Kaylee. What does Kaylee need to know right now? 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 Oh man, the broom. So, you know, in with the new, out with the old. Or I guess the other way around. Out with the old, in with the new. Put the broom card here. The broom card is the death card, right? So it's kind of like releasing any negativity. Be prepared to have some big changes or make some big changes. Whatever that is for you, I feel like it's a time for you to move on. Letting go what's no longer serving you. The Nine of Swords is also in the dark, so stop overthinking and stop overanalyzing and just get done what you want to get done, right? I just feel the sense of you releasing any fears, recovering from whatever was holding you back from moving forward, because I feel like your alignment is on point now. So your mind, heart, and soul is all aligned. It's all good now. And this one says, let go of self-imposed limitations. I feel like that is what you're doing already with all of this energy, just kind of like giving you that extra boost. I just feel the sense that you're finding the balance between, you know, moderation of how to move forward, what things that are important to you right now, what things are not. The Two of Pentacles, I feel like you're still juggling things around. You know, juggling your priority with your obligations, or, you know, just trying to figure things out there. But I feel like you got this overall, right? What is this energy all about? What is this energy all for Kaylee? What is all this energy about? What are these new beginnings that are coming? The Judgment. So making sure you're not judging yourself too harshly, because I just feel the sense of redemption, you know, letting go of the negativity, embracing some positive energy. The Queen of Wands is in the dark though, but you have the power to raise your vibrations, right? Think positive, release any negativity or self-doubt. It's time to focus on yourself right now. You know, if you need to sacrifice other people to focus on yourself, then that's what you need to do. You know, it's time for you to be selfish, time for you to take care of you. You know, who cares what they say about it? It's your time. Your time to do what you want to do without any fears or regrets or any of that stuff. Bernard, I feel that you're on the list. I see you there on the bottom of the screen. You are on the list, Bernard. Goldheart, hello. Fairy love reading. Ooh, yes, fairy love reading. What messages does the fairies have for Goldheart? For love, what love messages does the fairies have for Goldheart? What messages does the fairies have for Goldheart in love? What is the trickster energy in love for Goldheart? What is the trickster energy in love for Goldheart? What are the blessings of love energy for Goldheart? What are the blessings? What next steps in love does Goldheart need to take? Oh man, there's some things coming through here. It says find balance. So the fairies say find the balance between your work, rest, and playtime. You will have more energy, harmony, productivity in your life. Take a power nap. Maybe you can manifest your love energy in your dreams. I don't know. For the trickster energy, you do have the Page of Swords in the dark. This one says curiosity is a type of magic, so I don't know if it's a matter of you being more curious, getting outside your comfort zone, trying to find love or explore love that is outside your comfort zone, right? Page of Swords in the dark, though, I feel like there's an energy of being mindful of someone who's trying to be a player, you know, someone who's trying to play mind games with you. I feel like, you know, that trickster energy, making sure this person is genuine and not a player type of energy, right? For the Ten of Pentacles in the dark, this is what blessings come your way. I feel like it's, you know, it says having it all looks different for everyone. So maybe like taking a step back to see what you want out of love, what kind of love you want to attract towards yourself, right? Focusing on that. There is the moon here, so I feel like there's this energy of feeling more fulfilled, Listening to your intuition, listen to what your subconscious mind is telling you, especially when you are sleeping. Your subconscious minds try to tell you things. Sometimes the pictures look a little weird, so sometimes it's good to have a dream journal. Um, yeah, let's see. What exactly does Goldheart need to know about love right now? What does all this have to do about Goldheart finding love? The Fool. Start a new journey, right? Step outside your comfort zone. Be more spontaneous, more creative, more optimistic. And the Ten of Cups is here. Your Ten of Cups is in the dark, so I feel like it's like releasing this negativity of holding you back so you can't have that perfect love relationship, perfect work life, perfect home life, relationship, something solid, something, lasting, right? That is what I got for you. That is some fun energy. Genstar, what's coming for Genstar in love? What's coming towards Genstar in love? Let's see. What's coming towards Genstar in love? Oh man. I feel like your current energy is you having your guards up. You may not realize it, but I feel like your guards are up, not wanting someone who's going to deceive you or cheat on you or trick you in any sort of way. But I feel like the love coming in is the King of Swords. The King of Swords in the dark, but I don't know if it's just because your guards are up that you're kind of like blocking them from coming towards you, and that's delaying the connection, right? King of Swords in the dark. I just feel like there's this detached energy between the two of you that wants to come together, but yeah. This one says we can all learn important things from each other, so I don't know if it's a matter of the two of you both have the same guards up because you're both scared of the same things, so that's why the two of you would work really well together because you both have the same mindset on how a relationship would evolve together. The Seven of Cups is in the dark, so I do feel like there's this confusion, something that's blocking. How can Genstar unblock this love energy? How can Unstar unblock this love energy? Releasing any negativity, right? The Five of Swords is in the dark. Maybe clearing up some thoughts or I don't know what's going on there, but you do have the Four of Pentacles and a Light, so I feel like you're very you want something very secure, something very stable, something very, grounded and loving and nurturing and loyal energy. Five Swords in the dark is kind of like, resolve any issues that may be blocking this from coming towards you. Yeah, and any confusion there. Why is the Temperance in the dark? Why is the Temperance in the dark? Because this one too says let go of any self-imposed limitations with the Temperance in the dark. And the Sun, look for some positive opportunities. I feel like whatever's going on, this universe is trying to lead you or guide you with thinking positive, thinking happy thoughts, doing things that are fun. And I feel like this optimistic energy coming through as well. I keep looking at the cards because I keep thinking that you have the Fool out because I feel like there's a new beginning that's trying to come through for you. It's just a matter of opening your heart and give this King of Swords a chance. I don't know if this King of Swords means that the person coming towards you is an air sign, an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, or if it's just them being very intellectually, like very smart, um, very clear in their communication, but not very much in their heart. Some people have a hard time expressing their emotions. That is what I got. Just because you have trouble expressing emotions doesn't mean they don't mean well, right? Some people just show their affection by doing things for you rather than telling you. Diamond, hello, haven't seen you in a while. Welcome. What messages do my loved ones have for me? What positive is coming for me? What positive is coming for my hubby? Let's see. 4 diamond. Are there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, fairies, or angels that want to come and give Diamond a message? No one wants to come out. Is there any fairies, fairy guides, spirit guides, ancestors that want to come and give Diamond a message? I have the Diamond cards out too, so that's awesome. I must have manifested your energy, Diamond. What do the spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, fairies want to say to Diamond's hubby? What does Diamond's hubby need to know? I am doing well, yes. For the 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles is in the dark. Whatever's going on here, I do feel like there's this energy of, you know, like, just things are not working out in your favor, right? I feel like the universe, the spirits, they see that. They do see that you're struggling there with that. But I just feel like there's some, you're just going through the cycles, you know, and things are just turning around in the wrong direction. The 4 of Pentacles is in the light, so I feel like there is going to be some more peace of mind coming ahead of you. It's just a matter of going through the cycle, right? What kind of positive advice can we give to Diamond? What kind of positive advice does Diamond need to know, Spirit? This one says, if nothing seems to be going your way, cast a spell. The other one says, treat yourself to something shiny every now and then. So be easy on yourself. The 9 of Pentacles, right? Yeah, focus on your independence. Focus on the successes that you do have. Focus on your hard work, and you know, hard work isn't easy for sure. But I do feel like something is going to come through for you, just like the 4 of Pentacles was saying. You know, just don't give up hope. Make yourself grounded. You know. For your hubby, though, there is a 7 of Swords here, so I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Hubby is very stressed. Yeah, I feel like there's this energy with the 7 of Swords that he's not really telling you everything that about what's stressing him out and what everything that he's dealing with. I feel like he feels like he's dealing with this alone, doesn't want to express it with you. But by not expressing it with you, I feel like it's kind of like making it worse, right? The Queen of Pentacles is here. The Queen of Pentacles, especially in this deck, represents getting some help, like talking to someone about what's going on. If they don't want to talk to you, talk to someone else. It says there is no need to sacrifice, you could have it all. For the Queen of Pentacles in the dark too, I just feel the sense of them feeling like they can only rely on themselves. So that's reserve, trust issues. What kind of positive messages can we give for Diamond's hubby? What kind of messages can we give for Diamond's hubby? Oh, the Ace of Swords is in the dark. I feel like there's some, I feel like whatever's going on, your hubby's really having a hard time. I feel like he's trying to reason with what's going on in his mind, try to make sense of it, but he's not doing so well. The Ace of Wands. So there can be, I feel like there's going to be a spark of something coming for him. I don't know if it's a spark of an idea or an inspiration to how to get the business going again, or figuring out what to do. There is something, but it's going to be difficult. You know, there's a lot of negativity around your hubby. That is what I got, though. Nothing is going right, eh? That sucks. It's hard. When I was seeing, it's like just focus on the positive, and I feel like, you know, if you focus on the positive, you're gonna attract positive. If you focus on the negative, you're gonna attract negative. That's just the way it works. Arya, hello Arya. What are the true intentions of M towards Arya? What are the true intentions of M towards Arya? What is the few intentions, the true intentions of M towards Arya? feel like this one wants to be in the light. Oh man. The Seven of Pentacles is in the light. The Seven of Pentacles, I feel like their true intentions is that they're still trying to figure that out, what their true intentions are. I feel like they haven't made up their mind, but they're trying to figure it out by nurturing the idea of setting intentions towards you. I feel like they're trying to be patient, they're trying to review their thoughts and try to figure out what they want to do to move forward. I feel like they're feeling very challenged by that for whatever reason. So I don't know if they're feeling like they're not sure if should put intentions towards you or someone else. Or if they're wondering if you're interested in someone else. I feel like there's another person involved in this energy that's making them a little bit confused about where they want to put their intentions. So I just feel the sense of them being patient, planning, trying to figure things out, trying to evaluate their situation. But with the Five of Wands, you're feeling a little bit discouraged. The Star, I feel like the universe is blessing the two of you. So I feel like there is positive energy between you and M. I feel like there's this energy of M trying to have a sense of renewal, like a new outlook of the situation between the two of you. Um, yeah, this one says, have faith and healing is in the forecast. I feel like that is what they're focusing on for sure. And this one says, every good coven lets everyone have a say. I don't know if that has anything to do with you, but this is the Five Wands. The Five Wands, you know, they're being challenged for sure. The Ten of Cups, I feel like they do want to express their emotions towards you. You know, the Ten of Cups, that love, romance, that committed relationship. I feel like that is their intentions, but they're having a hard time with completely deciding on that right now. Yeah, they're trying to figure things out though, if that makes any sense. But that is what I got. GG. General, SP's thoughts and feelings about Gigi. What are SP's thoughts and feelings about Gigi? What are SP's thoughts and feelings about Gigi right now? What are SP's thoughts and feelings about Gigi? Oh man. The King of Swords is in the light. So I feel like whatever their thoughts and feelings are about you, they're trying to make sense of it. Because I feel like they want to be honest with you. I feel like they want to not go against their morals. I'm not quite sure what that means for you. I just feel like they have this clear mind, a clear focus. They want to speak honestly towards you, but they're still stuck in their head a little bit about what to say. Because there's a Page of Pentacles too, so I don't know if it's a matter of them being a little torn between their thoughts and feelings towards you and what their family may think or say about the two of you together. I don't know. The Page of Pentacles is in the light, so I feel like it's a very positive energy, even though that they're a little bit, you know, unsure of what to do, how to move forward. The King of Wands is in the dark, so I do, not the King, sorry, the Knight of Wands is in the dark, so I feel like King of Wands energy too, because I feel like they want to focus on their business and their successes, but at the same time they're feeling a little impatient. I feel like they know they have to make some changes, but they don't want to at the same time. Ugh. I don't know. I feel like they're being a little hard on themselves. I feel like they're being a little judgy towards themselves here. Let's see. What exactly is their thoughts? What exactly are these thoughts besides them being too much in their head? Oh, the Ace of Cups. I feel like they're delaying expressing their feelings towards you. They're trying to figure things out. I feel they're delaying. They're procrastinating on telling you exactly what their feelings are and their thoughts. The Magician. They're trying to make magic happen. They want it all, but I feel like they're lost on where to direct their energy. That's what I got. I feel like they're really thinking about you. I feel like they do have a lot of good feelings towards you because they're doing a lot of thinking about you, the family, the work situation. They're just trying to figure things out about how they feel towards you. There is a magician, so I do feel like there's good positive chemistry between the two of you. There is a good connection. It's just a matter of them trying to figure things out. Hi Nacho, how are you? Princess, hello. Theme reading for fairies, yes. What do the fairies want Princess to know right now? What do the fairies want Princess to know right now? What does the fairies want Princess to know right now? Thank you, Nacho. Let's see here. For Prince. So many cards came out there. For Princess, what does Princess need to know about the trickster energy? What does... I should probably read this first. A transformation. So I feel like the fairies are saying that you're going through a transformation. It says this fairy tells you to surrender to the transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace the transformation. The best is yet to come. So what is the trickster energy based on transformation? What is the trickster energy based on transformation? The Knight of Wands. What blessings are coming from this transformation? What are the blessings coming from this transformation? What are the next steps forward for this transformation? What are the best steps forward for this transformation? Alright, so the trickster energy is a King of Wands in the dark. So I feel like the trickster energy is being a little pushy, being a little relentless with some emotions or tempers or some one thing or another that may block you from embracing this transformation. The blessings is the lovers, so love and romance, passion, creativity, right? I can feel that for you. I feel like what other blessings is whatever's coming towards you is going to be some big life choices that you're going to have to decide on to move forward. And then to move forward, your next steps is the Queen of Swords in the dark. So I feel like it's kind of like a letting go of any negativity, being completely honest with yourself, setting your clear intentions without any confusion or doubt. Let's just see, what else can we get for the Queen of Swords energy? This one says, don't you dare lower your voice. So say what you need to say, speak your minds. Now tell the universe exactly what you want out of this transformation. Yeah, the Seven of Wands, defend your position. Focus on your defense, come up with new ideas, be determined, be proactive, listen to your strong-willed energy that you have. That's what I got. Meditation. Messages from my angels and spirit guides. What do they want me to know? Is there any messages from spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fairies? I get some messages for meditation. Is there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors that want to come give meditation a message? Is there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, fairies, or angels that want to come and give meditation a message? What messages is meditation need to hear right now? That's too many cards. Try this again. Is there any messages? Is there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, fairies, or angels that want to come give meditation a message? What does meditation need to know right now? You have a hidden message from the universe here. For the judgment in the dark, I do feel like there's this energy of you resisting some sort of redemption energy. I'm not quite sure what that is for you, but I feel like it's a matter of you deciding what you truly want what you truly want to go after moving forward. I just feel this energy of you being a little decisive, a little bit doubtful, whatever this is. And the hidden message from the universe is the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like there's a new beginning that wants to emerge here. It's just a matter of you embracing it. You know, either a new opportunity, a new idea, a new plan, new growth, whatever it is. I feel like there is potential, and it is worth you investing your time and energy into it. There is a King of Wands too, so making magic happen, right? The King of Wands is is the one that holds the torch of life, right? So I feel like there's this energy of you being determined and leading with passion and visions and um ambitions too, right? I feel like whatever it is is inspiring you. This one says, wow, that's abundant. That's an abundance opportunity. And this one says, shine your inner candlelight bright enough for others to see. And this one says, all signs say that you're exactly where you're supposed to be right now, even though there's a new beginning coming for you. The Queen of Cups is in the light, so I feel like it's a matter of you leading with your heart. Don't overthink it. Don't overanalyze it. Overcalculate your next moves. Just go with your heart. You know, if your intuition says it's good, it's good. If your intuition says no, you need to trust that too if you're not feeling like you're ready for it. You know, there's that energy too. If you're not ready for it, you're not ready for it. This one says, honoring your emotions is one of the highest forms of self-care. So if you're not ready for whatever this is, the Two of Swords, I feel like there is going to be a difficult decision to make. But I feel like it's not a difficult decision. I just feel like you're indecisive. I don't know if you feel like you don't have enough information to make this decision or what it is, but it seems to be quite positive for the path that you're on. The Seven of Pentacles is in the dark. Oh man, that card. Yeah, I feel like you're resisting the changes that are trying to happen here. And I feel like your spirit guides, angels, all those people, they're trying to push you towards this opportunity. Seven of Pentacles in the dark, you know? Delaying it, pushing back on it, not wanting to change the plans, but, you know, the universe has other ideas. The spirits have other ideas. Anne, hello. What are the feelings of the Libra for Anne? What are the feelings of the Libra for Anne? How does the Libra feel about Anne? How does the Libra feel about Anne right now? Oh man, the Nine of Wands is in the dark. I feel like they're feeling worried and stressed because they can't make up their mind. They don't know if they want to go, they want to stay, they want to do what they want to do. I don't know what's going on with this Libra. I feel like they want some clarity. They want to set their intentions. They want, you know, to take initiative, but they're overthinking the whole thing way too much. The Six of Swords is in the dark, so I feel like that energy is holding them back with expressing their feelings towards you right now. They're too, I don't know. The Five of Cups is in the dark though, so I feel like they're getting over this overthinking, overanalyzing energy. They're getting over it, but they're still kind of stuck. What exactly is this Libra feeling about Anne, even though they're overthinking it? The Nine of Pentacles. I feel like they very much value their independence, but they would like to go out with you. The Three of Pentacles is here. They would want to work things out with you. See where things go. I feel like the both of you share the same visions, the same perspective, but that is what I got. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. I feel like they value their independence very, very much, though. That is what I got. Valerie, hello. When will I move house? When will Valerie move? When will Valerie move? When will Valerie move? Let's see. When will Valerie move? Journey spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, fairies or angels that want to come and give Valerie a message about the energy when she will move. I don't do Pacific timing, so this is just an energy reading about when she'll move. Um, I don't know what's coming through here, but which way these are supposed to be. We'll try to figure this out. The Ace of Wands is in, I don't know what position, so it's the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is the beginning of some sorts, you know, a spark of inspiration, creativity, that sort of thing, right? So I feel like there's a new beginning. So I feel like you, there's moving is seems to be in the air for you. The sun, you know, thinking positive, embracing the energy that the universe is, focused on helping you do what you want to do. So if you want to move, I feel like that is something the universe will support, but I feel like the universe just supports whatever your decision is or whatever you decide. For the magician here, I feel like you're going to manifest what you want to manifest, right? As long as you have that determination and that confidence, that using what using what you got to make that decision. Um, oh man, I feel you. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I know everybody wants us. Our landlords keep. I'm on my fourth landlord here. They keep wanting us to move out, but we can't move out because there's nothing. There's nothing big enough to move into. I feel that for you for sure. Whatever is going on, the King of Cups is like, stay strong. You know, don't let anyone trick you. You know what is in your heart that you need to do. So, you know, you just need to focus on that. Keep yourself grounded. Don't let anyone, you know, confuse you, trick you. I mean, we're on, like I said, we're on landlord number 4 in the same place. We haven't moved, but they keep trying to trick us into moving. But, you know, keep yourself grounded, you know. If you need to meditate or whatever it is, don't let them deceive you, trick you. You know what you need to do. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your, you know, what's deep in your heart of what to do. But it does look like there's a new beginning. So I don't know what that is for you. So keep your eyes open for whatever new beginnings may come your way. It was the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands does represent summer. A big man. When I get a check in the mail, okay, when will big man get a check in the mail, and is any inheritance coming big man's way in less than 3 weeks? Let's see, what is the energy around big man? What is the energy around big man receiving a check in the mail? What is the energy around big man receiving a check in the mail? And will it be, okay, let's see. All the cards are going crazy. What is the energy around a big man getting a check in the mail? Oh man, it's still a mystery, but there is good positive energy here with the Eight of Pentacles. So Eight of Pentacles does represent money coming in, right? Not quite sure what the details are, but I feel like things are still up in the air. Will this money come in less than 3 weeks? Will this money be coming in less than 3 weeks? The King of Cups is a yes card, so there's that. Is this money inheritance? Is this money inheritance? Is this money inheritance? Is this money inheritance? The Ace of Pentacles is in the dark, so I don't know if your inheritance is going to be delayed longer than 3 weeks, or if it is inheritance, but Ace of Pentacles in the dark is like money's being delayed, right? Is this inheritance being delayed? Is the inheritance being delayed in 3 weeks? Six of Pentacles, yeah. So I feel like the inheritance is being delayed, but there does seem to be other money coming in, so I don't know what that is for you. Let's pick what? Mimi, hello. How is future of me and Libra in terms of our relationship? What is the future of Mimi and the Libra in terms of their relationship? What's going on between Mimi and the Libra? The Hierophant is in the dark. So I feel like with the Hierophant in the dark, I feel like there's a sanity of you and the Libra still learning things about each other. Yeah, the Hierophant in the dark, I just feel like there's a sense of, this one says that tradition is important, but it doesn't have to be everything. No, there's just things the two of you still need to work out. I know some Libras have a hard time making up their mind, so I don't know if it's a matter of you waiting on them making a decision or not, but there is a Ten of Pentacles. So I do feel like the Libra is loyal towards you. I feel like the Libra feels like there's a good grounding connection there with the Ten of Pentacles. I just feel the sense of them wanting to settle down, does value you, does support you. The Temperance is in the dark though. So I don't know if they're feeling a little bit of an imbalance or, yeah, what's going on there. The Chariot, it seems like you're both like kind of at a pause. You're not really moving forward in any direction. Why is the Chariot in the dark? Why is the Chariot in the dark? Ugh, the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles for the Libra. I just kind of feel like there's this energy of them kind of like avoiding making a decision or avoiding something that's causing a little bit of distance between the two of you. I feel like your alignment's a little, like your mind, heart, and soul is not really in the right place. Even though the Hierophant is here, you know, the Hierophant is kind of like sticking to tradition. I don't know. The Tower. Oh my goodness. What is the love intentions between the Mimi and the Libra? What is the love intentions between the Libra and Mimi? Love call. So I feel like they do want to express their love towards you. They're thinking about you. I feel like they do want to communicate with you. It's just, I don't know. I'm not quite sure what it is, but I feel like the Libra is avoiding something that they need to talk to you about. I feel like they're open to talking to you about it, but I feel like they don't want to start the conversation. You know, the Chariot, they're just out of pause. They don't know how to move forward. This one says you'll never go anywhere if you keep standing still. This one says let go of self-imposed limitations. Not quite sure what's going on, if it even resonates with you, but it seems to be like there's some sort of conversation that needs to be had before this can move forward in terms of your future relationship. Yeah. Ten of Pentacles is strong though, right? So there's success, there's good growth, there's good values, there's good support. That is in the light. The rest are in the dark. Hi Benjamin, hello. Benjamin, I don't do politics. Hi. Bernard, hello. Oh, fairy reading. Fairy love reading. Okay, fairy love reading and job reading. So what does the fairies want Bernard to know right now? What does the fairies want Bernard to know right now? What does the fairies want Bernard to know right now? Let's see. What is the trickster energy for Bernard regarding their love and new job situation. What blessings will this energy bring for Bernard's love life and new job situation? You started your new job today? That is amazing, Bernard. Congratulations. I knew it was coming for you soon. Let's see. What are the next steps forward for Bernard? What are the next steps forward for Bernard? Justice. See, the hard work is paying off. Things are going to come out fair for you. This says manifestation. So the fairies say, be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life right now. Write it down on paper and manifest step 1. So I need to write down what you want. And the fairies are going to bless you with that. The King of Cups is in the dark. So this is the trickster energy. You know that may come of this. It says, always compose yourself before giving a response, and making sure that your emotions don't take over your mind and cause destruction for you when it's not needed. So stay calm, stay patient, especially at your new job and in love. I do feel the energy trying to come through. I also feel this energy of you not just staying calm and patient, but also lead with compassion and love and energy. Lead with your heart. You have strength here, so I feel like the fairies are blessing you with confidence, strength, integrity. This one says it takes great strength to be soft, so I feel like your strength is going to be tested, and things are going to work out fairly for you. There's good karma on your side with the Justice card here. I feel like it's a matter of you keeping up with a balance by being responsible, being consistent in your work, and consistent in your relationships. And that's going to come through for you. That's what I got for. Firefly magic. Let's see. What will be the Scorpio's thoughts and feelings from seeing me tomorrow? Let's see for Firefly magic. What will be the Scorpio's thoughts and feelings of seeing Firefly magic tomorrow? What are the thoughts and feelings of the Scorpio seeing Firefly magic tomorrow? Ooh, a brand new fresh start of the two of you? Is that what's going on? Oh man, the Tower's in the dark. For the Ace of Pentacles, I do feel the sense of they're excited for this opportunity to see you tomorrow. I do feel that. I feel like they have learned and grown from whatever has happened between the two of you. I feel like there's a very grounding, earthy energy that's trying to come through for between you and the Scorpio. There is a Tower in the dark. So I do feel like they are going to try to avoid any conflicts between the two of you. I feel like they're really focused on staying positive and having a clear mind and not disrupting the energy. I feel like they're already thinking about things already. The Justice is in the dark, so I'm not quite sure what that has to do about anything. I feel like if there's any issues between the two of you, they don't want to talk about it. He had recent tensions. Yeah, I feel like the Scorpio was really in his energy. He doesn't want to talk about it. He wants a fresh start and not discuss what has happened before. Seems to be a really strong energy. Yeah, he doesn't want this Tower moment energy. He doesn't want to take accountability. He just wants to, sweep it under the rug, at least for tomorrow. Maybe not forever, but for tomorrow. I feel like he wants that fresh beginning. I feel like that is what he's holding on to. Like a lot. What is the love energy between the two of them right now? What is the love energy between the Scorpio and the Firefly? What is this? Come through. It says taking your relationship to the next level, one step at a time. Adventure. It says seek adventure together. It adds excitement to your journey. So I don't know if you can just treat tomorrow like a date and not talk about the hard stuff tomorrow and wait for another time, it seems. Yeah. Yeah, but I feel like the universe is agreeing with him. If you want this to evolve into something else. I don't know. That is what I bought. Ivy, hello. What does Ivy need to know right now? 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 You have the Knight of Swords in the dark. Oh man, I just feel like there's this energy. I don't know if it's someone in your. I feel like somebody else is coming into your energy. I feel like they're. I don't know if it. I don't know if they're feeling in a mood because they're off their routine, or if they're trying to disturb your routine. I'm not sure how that's gonna play out for you, but I feel like whatever it is, they're. They're not compromising. They're promising more than they can deliver energy. I feel like they're just, you're being irrational about their decisions, whatever that is for you. But you have the star, so don't let their energy interrupt you moving forward because you have the star and the wheel of fortune. So, good luck is on your side for sure. Like, the star and the wheel of fortune. So it's just a matter of not allowing this King of Swords energy interrupt your week, your day, whatever's going on. The star here, I do feel like there's this energy of you been overcoming some things, healing from things, but I feel like you're on the verge of a renewal energy with a new sense of contentment and fulfillment kind of energy. The Seven of Pentacles is in the dark, so I feel like it's a matter of you, figuring out what you will need to prioritize and what you need to let go of, what you don't need to focus on right now. It says nurture what you have and see how it grows and grows. So, deal with what you have right now. Let go of the things that whatever that energy is or whoever that person is right now. Focus on the positive side of things because you do have the Wheel of Fortune, right? So luck, timing, destiny is on your side. I feel like you're just going through the cycles. You're at a turning point though of things picking up pace and being more positive. That's what I got. XXL, hello. Can I get some details about my next partner? Let's see, we'll try. For XXL, who is XXL's new partner? Who is XXL's next partner? Who is going to be their next partner? The Emperor. Ooh. This one says being an authority of their own life. So I feel like whoever your next partner is someone who is very, very independent. But very independent is what I'm trying to say. Very assured about themselves. Like I feel like they have no insecurities or anything. I feel like they're just content with being who they are. They know who they are. They're happy with who they are, and I feel like they want someone who is just as solid as they are. The Ten of Wands is in the dark, so I feel like they do come with some extra responsibilities, but I feel like things for them right now has gotten better than it was before. So I'm not quite sure if this means that your next partner comes with like a child or something. I don't know. I just feel like they may come with something that, but they feel like they have a better hang of it now. The Four of Wands is in the dark too. So I feel like they had a lot of guards up, a lot of boundaries, a lot of, but I feel like they're learning how to shed some of those guards and let their guards down a little bit so they can open up their hearts from love for love. The patient witch is the hangman here. Without the hangman, I feel like they're not going to change who they are for anyone. You know, they know who they are. They figured out who they are. They figured out what kind of partner they want, and they're gonna stand for it. So, I feel like this person is available towards you, but you're not gonna be able to change them if that's if that's at all on your mind. Let's see. Can we get more details on XXL's next partner? I don't know if they needed to be independent for whatever reason. The Two of Pentacles. They're a little bit indecisive about what their next actions are regarding finding a partner. I feel like they don't really have any plan, and they're just hoping that things would just happen naturally, that they'll just find someone naturally. So they're not planning it, so you're not going to find them on a dating site or anything like that. They're just hoping to run into someone, and things are just going to go from there kind of energy. The Six of Swords is in the dark. Yeah. I feel like they may come with some challenges, but they feel like they have a good hang of it. It's just something that comes with them. I feel like they're reluctant to open up their heart completely, so they will be a little bit more reserved when you do meet them. That's what I got. Good night, Bernard. I'll see you tomorrow. Vincent, hello. Very love reading. Virgo, Japan. Okay, let's see. What does the fairies want Vincent to know right now? What does the fairies want Vincent to know right now? What does the fairies want Vincent to know right now? What does Vincent need to know about this love energy? What is the trickster energy with this love energy? What blessings are coming from this love energy for Vincent? What are the next steps forward for Vincent? What are the next step forwards for Vincent? Three of Swords. There's some good energy here. There's a light in the dark. Well, but it doesn't really go in the dark. I don't know why I said that. It's a habit. The fairies say the fairy queen of light comes to shed love and light onto your current situation, and to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. So that's what she says. And then the trickster energy, she says, what's the saying? Teamwork makes the spell work. This is supposed to be a trickster thing. So you may have two loves trying to gang up on you and make you try to decide which one's which. And, you know, no matter which one you decide, the other one's going to be jealous. I can feel that energy. But, you know, they're going to teamwork towards you. I'm not quite sure why, but that's the trickster energy that's coming through. The Queen of Swords. I feel like the truth of whoever has a crush on you will be revealed. Not quite sure when, but it does seem to be a blessing from the fairies. This one says, don't you dare lower your voice. So, you know, they may have quite a voice. They may like to be outspoken. I don't know. I feel like whoever she is, she's very honest, very direct, doesn't play games. Even though, you know, she may try to bring her friend into this. I'm not quite sure what that is about. For the Three of Swords and a light, that is the next steps forward. So Three of Swords is like the heartbreak card. Why is the heartbreak card the next steps forward? Why is the heartbreak the next steps forward from the love energy? Maybe that's the darkness that she's talking about, right? There is light in the darkness. Oh, maybe one of them's gonna break your heart, and then the other one's going to be like picking up all the pieces and dusting you off and giving you that badass success that you want, because it's the Six of Wands. Either way, you're gonna come out good. You may get your heart broken, but you know, you're still gonna ride the white horse here and come out better at the end, right? They're gonna recognize you. They're gonna support you. They're gonna love on you. Love, passion, romance. I can feel that. I feel like your love situation, especially in Japan, is going to be a little bit of a ride. Oh man, it could be a fun ride though, right? I mean, you know, we need to have some excitement once in a while. Gigi, thank you so much for your donation. Quick reading. What does SP think their family will think of GG? What will SPs think their family will think of GG? What will SP's family think of GG? Oh man. The Eight of Pentacles, I feel like he's worried that they're gonna think that you still need some more work. So I'm not quite sure what that means. Because you know the Eight of Pentacles is like focusing on perfecting your skills, right? So I feel like that he's worried that I don't know why he would be worried about that, because I feel like the Eight of Pentacles is very consistent, very committed, pays a lot of attention to details. So I feel like it's a very positive energy despite what he may think. So I feel like there's no worry there. There is the Emperor in the dark though. So I don't know if he's worried that they will cause some drama between the two of you. I feel like it's more on the family's end rather than your end. How do they see the future? How do they see the future? How do they see the future of GG and SP? How do they see the future of SP and GG? The Five of Swords, I feel like they do feel like there is some challenges going on there. But there is a spark of positivity though. There's the Ace of Wands. So I feel like they will see the like I feel like they want for the two of you to have passion and romance and you know that love energy. That committed love energy too, but I feel like they feel like there may be some challenges between the two of you. Do they want something long term with me? Does the family want, or I don't know if they means the family. Does the family want something long term with GG? I would say yes, just on the based on the cards that are out already. Does the family want something long term with GG? Yes, I feel like they're going to be very possessive of you, right? The Four of Pentacles here. They want something very secure, very stable, very, you know, setting that foundation. The Sun is in the dark, so I feel like they're not very optimistic about the two of yours connection. But I feel like this is all just based on SP's thoughts of how the family will perceive you. I don't really feel like, you know, I feel like they may be more flexible than he's thinking. Because of some of the cards that are coming through here, you know, the Four of Pentacles. They do want someone who's very steady, very, you know, secure, focused, loving. The Sun, yeah. That is what I got, though. I don't know if you want to me clarify anything or no. Oh man, Mike, hello. Why is AH insist that I move back to my old place? Why is AH insist that I move back to my old place? Why does AH insist that Mike moves back to his old place? Why does AH insist that Mike move back to his old place? I feel like they fear like there is some chaos going on with your current place. I don't know if there is, but AH has fears that there is chaos going on there with the Tower energy. Yeah, I feel like they're fearing the worst of whatever's happening over where you are at now. The Six of Cups is in the dark. So I feel like they would feel more comfortable if you were back at your old place. I'm not quite sure what that means for you. The Page of Wands. I feel like they feel like they've expressed why they want you to move back to your old place. With the Page of Wands here, I feel they feel like they've already talked about it. This one says, just because you're passionate about it doesn't mean it's effortless. Not quite sure what that means for you. You also have the Eight of Swords in the dark. So I feel like at your old place, they feel like you would have more options, more freedom. I don't know. That is what I got though. Excuse me. Pure Heart, hello. JP's feelings for Pure Heart. What are JP's feelings for Pure Heart? What are JP's feelings for Pure Heart right now? I think that is some old energy. Let's try some new ones. What are JP's feelings for Pure Heart? What are JP's feelings for Pure Heart? What are JP's feelings for Pure Heart? Very positive right now. I feel like they know they need to make some changes. They're resisting making the changes. Oh, they're hoping things will just work out without them making changes, or being very optimistic, very hopeful that whatever's going on, things will just improve on their own. But they do have a lot of genuine emotions towards you. You know, there's a lot of love. They're maybe overly emotional about something or other, but I feel like they do love you. They do care for you. I feel like they are genuine overall with their intentions. It's just, you know, whatever changes they feel like they need to make, they're hoping for the best. I don't know. That is what I got though. Nacho, hello! For Nacho, what is the way of things moving faster? Leo Rayar, or for Nacho the Leo, what is in the way of things moving faster for Nacho? That is a very good question, Nacho. What is in the way of things moving faster for Nacho? Oh, you do have the Two of Wands in the dark. So I do feel like whatever's going on, it's a matter of you being more focused and more determined, more confident in whatever your future plans are. Right? The Two of Wands, if it was in the light, it would be like you already considering what your future plans are, making that decision and moving towards that. But it seems to be you're a little, I don't know if you're indecisive or a little bit lacking the confidence that you need, which, you know, Leos are usually are very confident usually. Yeah, the King of Wands, so this is right up your alley, right? The King of Wands. I just feel this energy of you being determined and passionate and having these big visions. I feel it's a matter of expanding your visions. Come up with some more inspiring creative ideas on how to get things going faster. And it seems like there's some doubt, or I don't know, there is some delays for sure. The Ace of Pentacles is in the dark. So I don't know if the delays have to do with any finances or just feeling like, you know, you're selling yourself short for whatever reason. I don't know what that is about. But you know, it's the Eight of Pentacles. So ground yourself, find your focus. For the Eight of Swords in the light, I feel like there's this energy of you releasing yourself, finding some solutions of whatever is going on. Because I just feel the sense of you being stuck in your head. Not even quite sure if that is the right energy. Let's see. What is actually stuck? Because I feel like all this energy is telling you that your own mind is holding you back. But I feel like you have the power to move forward here. The King of Wands, you know? You have the power to take action. You have that drive. You have that that bold Leo energy. Why is the Ace of Pentacles in the dark from starting this beginning or getting going with this success? The Emperor. The Emperor is the same as the Queen of, as the same as the King of Wands. They're both the same. They're both very focused on what's going on. You're launching your business. So many delays. Yeah. So I'm not quite sure if it's your own self or if there's things outside. Like, I feel like there's no cards here that are outside of your control. And it doesn't mean that there isn't, though. You know, the universe doesn't always know what real life is. You know, sometimes whatever spirit thinks is not realistic for what's really happening now. Sometimes, you know, spirits have some ideas. Well, let's try to see if I can find something else for you here. The broom. Oh my goodness. I don't know if there's anything you can let go of to make this go faster. Because I feel like, you know, the power's in your hands. You have the power of life here with the King of Wands. So you can manifest your dreams and desires. It's just a matter of boosting your leadership, your determination, your passion. The Ace of Pentacles, I don't know if it's something that's going to cost you more money to make it go faster. You know, the Ace of Pentacles in the dark could be like low funds, but yeah. That is what I got. It makes sense? Okay, good, because I wasn't sure. It seems, overall, it seems positive. It seems like you know what you need to do. You're welcome, Nacho. Thank you, LM, for your donation. General for May. What does LM need to know about May? What does LM need to know about May 2025? What does LM need to know for the rest of May 2025? Oh, the end of May, you have the Three of Swords. So I feel like things are going to be discouraging, maybe even disappointing. I don't know what that is for you. Oh, I just feel the sense of you feeling heartbroken about something or other. I'm not sure what that is. I feel like some truth or some sort of realization is going to come clear to you. You do have the Eight of Wands. So whatever that is, I feel like you're going to figure it out because it's the Eight of Wands, right? You're going to take action. You're going to move forward. You're going to make progress. You're going to make the changes that you need to make, even though it's going to be challenging. You have the Knight of Pentacles as well. So I do feel this energy of you um focusing on what you need to get done. But you know, the Knight of Pentacles goes slow and steady, but consistently. So it's not a matter of rushing into anything like the Eight of Wands is suggesting. Just a matter of, yes, take that action, but also take that action with slowness, not too fast, and don't make any hasty decisions. I feel like right now is the time for you to be proactive, responsible, and dedicated to whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. The Two of Swords, I feel like there's some indecisive energy trying to come through. This card says, wake up what it is that you truly want. So trying to figure out, what do you truly want? You know, trust yourself fully with making that decision. Don't feel like you're being pressured by other people that could be stalling you from deciding, right? The Seven of Wands. So, you know, you need to nurture whatever you're trying to accomplish. I feel like it will take some planning, some patience, you know, evaluate your progress or the successes that you have already and see what is next. But that is what I got. You're welcome, L. Does L ever think of me? Let's see for Tammy. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Hi, God's Angel. Hello. Welcome. I will be back tomorrow night, 2 hours earlier than now. I'm already past my time, but I'll be back tomorrow, 2 hours earlier than now. For Tammy, does L ever think of Tammy? Does L ever think about Tammy? Does L ever think about Tammy? Does Elle ever think about Tammy? Does Elle ever think about Tammy? Alright, thank you, God Angel. Let's see, does Elle... Ooh, so someone wants to come out. Does Elle ever think about Tammy? I would say yes, because you have the Five of Cups that came out first, and the way that it came out first, I feel like they are grieving you. Like, I feel like they have regrets, they have... Oh, I feel like they play back whatever happened between the two of you in their mind. I feel like they realize now that they do have emotions for you. You have the Knight of Cups here. So I feel like they do they have come to their realization that yeah, they did have romantic feelings towards you. I don't know, or just love feelings in general. There is a Ten of Pentacles here, so I feel like they're really trying to distract themselves by their work and that sort of thing. The Knight of Pentacles is in the dark, so I feel like they won't take any action towards you about what they're thinking, but they do think about you. Yeah. What does Tammy need to know about this energy? What does Tammy need to know about this energy? The Five of Cups in the light again. Yeah, they're really grieving you a lot. The Knight of Cups is in the dark, you know? Even though they have all these romantic feelings towards you, they're not going to play on them. They're not going to do anything about them. Not right now, anyways. That's what I got. You're welcome, Tammy. Jasmine, career, general. What's coming towards me, career, for Jasmine? What's coming towards Jasmine in career? What is coming towards Jasmine in career? Oh, I have my boss cards out. Or the office. I have the office cards out. We'll try these. For Jasmine. Well, what does Jasmine need to know about career? What's coming towards Jasmine and career? What's coming towards Jasmine and career? Oh man, what's with all this negativity? Oh man, you have the Page of Cups though, so I don't know if someone's going to reach out to you about your career. Even though it's in the dark, it may be just a matter of, you know, not realizing the potential of this, or maybe it'd take longer than expected. You know, the all cars in the dark could potentially turn into light. It's just about a matter of them being delayed, right? For the Page of Cups, I just feel like, yeah, someone will want to give you some good news about your career. For the Three of Pentacles in the dark, I do feel like there's this energy of you collaborating, doing some sort of teamwork. I feel like you're going through a phase of transformation and growth regarding your career. I just feel like things may be changing for you. But whatever that is, I feel like it's a matter of you looking out for those opportunities, taking advantage of the opportunities when they do pop up. Yeah, and share your goals with other people that are in your career. For the Knight of Cups in the dark, they're all in the dark. I just feel like all this energy is delayed, right? It's kind of like you taking control, you focusing on yourself, you know, overcoming any issues with self-doubt or low confidence, whatever that is, just overcome that. You have the star here, so make sure that you have faith, you're setting your intentions, and that sort of fun stuff as well. But I do feel like there is something that's trying to emerge here of what's coming towards you in career. Yeah, the Two of Pentacles, I feel like you're gonna have a decision to make. See the King, that was the Knight of Cups. Okay, so yeah, so the King of Swords is here. So I feel like someone's gonna be very honest and direct with you regarding your career. That's good, right? The King of Swords has a very clear, sturdy mind. They know what they want. So yeah, I feel you are going to hear from something soon. It may take a little bit more time than, you know, but I feel like there's something that's trying to come through. Tammy, thank you for your donation. I got recommended a new garage to fix my car. What does the energy say about this place repairing my car? Let's see. For Tammy. For Tammy. What is the energy around this new place repairing Tammy's car? What is the energy around this new place repairing Tammy's car? What is the energy around this new place repairing Tammy's car? The Eight of Pentacles is a very positive card. The Eight of Pentacles is like they're an independent business. I don't know if they are or not. Or the worker is very hardworking, very self-sufficient. You know, I feel like they have a lot of good reviews. According to the universe and the spirits, I don't know. The Page of Pentacles is in the dark, so I feel like it's a matter of you reaching out to them. They're not going to reach out to you, right? I feel like they may have their set prices, so I feel like there may not be as much wiggle room to negotiate just because the Page of Pentacles is in the dark. I don't know. There is a Seven of Swords in the dark, so I feel like they don't lie, they don't mess around, right? They tell the truth. They don't mess around, it seems, with the Seven of Swords in the dark. For the High Priestess, though, you know, as always, no matter which way the High Priestess is, you always trust your intuition, right? But for the High Priestess in the dark, I just feel like it's a matter of being honest with your expectations, you know. Let them know, you know, I only have this much money, so you can't charge me more, kind of thing. I don't know. It's kind of like giving an example of the energy about you being honest and upfront with them. That's what I got. I feel like it's a pretty standard energy that came through for our garage. And there's something else you want me to ask? About the price. I didn't ask a question about the price. Will the price be fair for Tammy? Will the price be fair for Tammy? The Magician. Maybe they'll make magic happen and it'll be better than what you're expecting, or maybe they'll bend the rules a little bit and they'll let you negotiate. I don't know, but the wand seems to be in your in your hands. Oh man. Thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate you all so much. And I will see you all next time. Next time is tomorrow. So yeah, tomorrow 2 hours and 15 minutes earlier than now. But yeah, thank you. Thank you, Tammy, for your donations, and everyone else too. Thank you. You're welcome. Hi, Jasmine Lily. Hello. You're welcome. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Hope you all have a great night. Great day tomorrow. Bye, everyone.